All right, Amber, see you in just a bit. More than 100 athletes and supporters from the Hoosier State, they recently traveled to compete in the Transplant Games of America in Denver.
It is a chance basically for them, for organ recipients, living donors and donor families to come together and show just how far the gift of life can actually go.
One competitor who you met live here on the Midday News says her greatest victory has nothing to do with the medals around her neck.
Another gold for Abby Beckman.
I am more of a cheerleader than I am a competitor. I love to watch all these other people succeed.
Because she already knows what it feels like to win. She was an NCAA All-American swimmer in college.
Biggest accomplishments and things that I'm the most proud of.
But it's the medals she's earned over the last decade that mean even more. She won them after a kidney transplant.
They say that kidney disease is one of the silent killers because a lot of people have no idea, including myself.
Diagnosed at 24, Abby would finally get her life-saving gift at 27, now using it to make a splash as a transplant athlete.
The biggest mistake that you can make post-transplant is not living a very full life, because you have a second chance at it.
With her second chance, Abby's competed in the World Transplant Games twice, winning 10 gold medals in swimming and setting 5 World Transplant Game records.
Have you noticed a big difference in your body before a transplant and then post and how you compete?
No. Since I had my transplant, I've swam faster than I did in high school, or college. I never thought that that would be possible, and just by using this gift that I've been given, I've been able to do it.
Most recently, she competed in the Transplant Games of America in Denver, her first time representing Team Indiana. She was joined by more than 100 other Hoosiers, including organ recipients, living donors, and donor families.
It shows that that gift of life works.
Abby won 3 individual golds, including the 50-yard butterfly. She also helped Team Indiana bring home some hardware.
Whether they are winning that gold medal or, they're just maybe finishing last, but they're still able to be at that game and finish, that's because somebody's given them that opportunity.
In Abby's case, her aunt was her living donor. This August marks 10 years since her aunt's kidney became her own.
I'll never be able to thank my aunt enough, and I'm just so grateful.
And while all Abby's medals are impressive, they're a reminder that every race, every record, and every finish is made possible because someone chose to give the gift of life.
I just want to make her proud and my whole family proud. And this is the way that I can do it.
I don't know if you noticed, a couple times she was grabbing at her neck as she was talking about her aunt. That is because she has a kidney bean necklace that she just gifted her aunt. We have a video of it, and it basically is to recognize the 10 years that she has survived on her aunt's kidney. There's a close-up of it. Isn't that just such a cool...
I love it.
It's like a beautiful gift. She gave the gift of life, and now she's re-gifting something to her aunt in honor of that incredible donation. Something I wanted to talk about is when I was doing this story, I'm talking to Donate Life Indiana, I'm talking to the Indiana Donor Network, and I'm asking them, I'm like, why would someone not become a donor?
Right. But a lot of people, it's one of those things on your driver's license.
Yeah.
You check the box. Do you want to become an organ donor or a donor in general? And a lot of people just have hard feelings about it.
Well, and what I learned, Daniel, is a lot of that is due to some false information that's out there. So here's the Indiana Donate Indiana dispelling some of those myths.
Lots of people think that if they're signed up that they're not going to get quality medical care if something were to happen to them, and that is absolutely a myth. People, first and foremost, a doctor, their job is to save your life.
And they went on to say how actually they want to keep you alive, especially if you're going to be donating those organs, because it's almost like more life-saving care is needed because they need to preserve those organs to be able to get them to the person who they need to. So we have a lot more information about donating on our website, fox59.com. But we're so thankful to Abby for sharing her story.
Abby is so alive, and the fact that she's like 100% more than she was before is just incredible, and great story to tell about her.
And by the way, now she helps other people get kidneys.
That's fantastic. Still ahead this midday.